Get ready for a historic announcement, because the San Antonio Spurs superstar Victor Wembanyama has officially been named the 2025-26 Kia Channel YouTube Defensive Player of the Year. This is massive news because Victor Wembanyama has become the youngest Defensive Player of the Year in Channel YouTube history and is the first unanimous winner ever. We dive deep into everything that makes this moment monumental for the Spurs and the entire league.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the incredible performance that secured this title. We break down how Victor Wembanyama dominated the defensive end, leading the league in blocks and showing an incredible impact on the court, proving why he is considered one of the hardest workers in the game right now. But the accolades don't stop there. We explore the full significance of this win, including how Victor Wembanyama joins a historic group of players and what this unanimous decision means for the future of the award. Plus, we look at his strong standing as an MVP finalist. And finally, the action doesn't stop there. We cover the next big matchup as the San Antonio Spurs head into Game 2 of their playoff series against the Portland Trail Blazers. Find out how you can secure those tickets for this intense showdown, and don't miss the action as the NBA Finals approach. Victor Wembanyama has cemented his status as an elite defender, being named the 2025-26 Kia Channel YouTube Defensive Player of the Year, earning the Hakeem Olajuwon Trophy. This achievement marks a historic milestone, as Wembanyama is the youngest recipient of the award in Channel YouTube history and the first unanimous winner. As the 22-year-old Spurs superstar, his victory is particularly noteworthy, as every previous winner had been at least 23 years old. Furthermore, the Spurs franchise now boasts 4 players who have won the Defensive Player of the Year award, a feat previously achieved by Alvin Robertson, David Robinson, Kawhi Leonard, and Michael Jordan. Wembanyama also joins Robinson and Michael Jordan as the only players to have won both Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards. The unanimous decision reflects broad consensus, a rare occurrence in Channel YouTube award history. Wembanyama led the Channel YouTube in blocked shots for a 3rd consecutive season and consistently dominated opponents. In other key votes, Oklahoma City's Chet Holmgren and Detroit's Ausar Thompson were finalists. Wembanyama is also an MVP finalist, alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic, positioning him for potential all-channel YouTube first-team selections in both MVP and defensive categories. His win highlights a combination of on-court excellence and positive interaction with media and fans. The channel YouTube will continue its award announcements on Tuesday with the reveal of the Clutch Player of the Year, while Wembanyama is also a finalist for the MVP award, with the winner to be announced next week. The announcement was shared during a pregame show with NBC Peacock, where Wembanyama praised his hard work and future potential. Victor Wembanyama of the San Antonio Spurs has been unanimously crowned the 2025-26 Defensive Player of the Year by the Defend Channel YouTube Award, marking a historic achievement. The vote was a landslide victory, with Wembanyama defeating fellow finalists Ausar Thompson of the Pistons and Chet Holmgren of the Thunder. At just 22 years old, Wembanyama becomes the youngest player ever to secure this accolade. Chris Mannix, one of the voters, was instrumental in the decision, cementing this as the first unanimous award in the Defend Channel history, which began in 1982-83 and is selected by a global panel of 100 voters. During the regular season, the Spurs center demonstrated elite defensive performance, averaging 11.5 rebounds per game and leading the league in blocks with an NBA-leading 3.1 blocks. This performance significantly outpaced competitors, with Wembanyama recording 197 total blocks compared to Jay Huff's 153. Despite a brief setback due to a calf strain in December, Wembanyama finished the season at the 65-game benchmark, successfully navigating the appeal process and avoiding ineligibility issues faced by some peers. Wembanyama expressed his satisfaction with the unanimous win, stating, "I'm super happy to win this award, and actually super proud to be the first ever unanimous." His impact on the Spurs has been transformative. Returning after a health setback, Wembanyama helped lead the team to 62 wins and a number 2 playoff seed, averaging a double-double of 25 points and 11.5 rebounds. His influence extends beyond statistics, as his play and advocacy for ethical basketball have shaped the narrative of the entire season, leading to his recognition as an MVP finalist. Wembanyama's DPOY win marks the 4th time a San Antonio Spurs player has achieved this honor, joining Alvin Robertson, David Robinson, and Kawhi Leonard. The consensus is that the award is well-earned and undeniably deserved. Victor Wembanyama has secured a unanimous Defensive Player of the Year award, marking a significant milestone in his NBA career. In his 3rd season, Wembanyama has reached key benchmarks, including qualifying for major awards after playing in 65 regular season games, which included participation in the NBA Cup Final. He edged out fellow finalists Chet Holmgren and Oscar Thompson to claim the honor, becoming the first unanimous winner in NBA history and the youngest player ever to achieve this distinction. This victory places Wembanyama among a select group of legends, joining Alvin Robertson, David Robinson, and Kawhi Leonard as the 4th Spur to win the award. Statistically, Wembanyama dominated the league in blocks with 197, averaging just over 3 per game, while also recording 66 steals and finishing 2nd in the league for defensive rating at 110.4 and defensive rebounds at 9.5. Analysts have noted his unique defensive presence, describing him as an unofficial inventor of the nope due to his impact on opposing drives. Wembanyama is also a finalist for the Most Valuable Player award alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic, with an announcement expected in mid-May. While Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is currently favored, voters may be hesitant to award Wembanyama the MVP based on his limited minutes and lack of playoff appearances. If Wembanyama secures the MVP award, he would join an elite fraternity including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Other Spurs accolades are also pending, with Keldon Johnson up for 6th Man of the Year and Harrison Barnes for the Sportsmanship Award. Furthermore, Mitch Johnson is a finalist for Coach of the Year, and De'Aaron Fox is a contender for Teammate of the Year. The San Antonio Spurs enter Game 2 of their first-round NBA playoff series against the Portland Trail Blazers, with significant momentum following a decisive Game 1 victory. The Spurs secured a 111-98 win at home, setting the stage for a potential 2nd consecutive home win. Portland, meanwhile, is seeking a crucial performance from player Denny Avdija and additional support to level the series before the matchup shifts back to Portland. Fans of both teams have time to secure tickets for Tuesday's high-stakes playoff contest. As the number 2 seed, the San Antonio Spurs are slated to host Game 2, Game 5, and Game 7. The Trail Blazers will host Games 3 and 4 at home, with the possibility of hosting Game 6 if the series extends that far. With the NBA Finals scheduled to commence on Wednesday, June 3, the playoff intensity remains high, potentially extending until a Game 7 on Friday, June 19. Ticket availability for Game 2 is currently listed with the cheapest options starting at $148, with lower-level seats in Section 3 beginning at $534. Fans are encouraged to secure their seats for this primetime NBA playoff action.